a couple of days in that note and become a force. It's slowly coming together.
Last place Adelaide on Friday night is next on their list. Jim Callan, NBN News.
Wanty's world-beating sailing duo of Nathan Outteridge and Ian Jensen looks set to have the national 49er crown of their growing list of achievements. With a day's sail at the Tigers on Lake Macquarie, the pair sits in a dominant position ahead of the Kiwi crew skippered by Paul Ewings. Outteridge and Jensen won all 3 races today. Returning to golf now, Newcastle's Lee McKechnie heads to the Australian Open in Sydney this week as the New South Wales Open champion. Forced to endure a nervous wait before claiming his career best victory, McKechnie says it was all worth it, especially to win in front of his family.
It was an incredible end to an amazing final day at the Vintage, with Lee McKechnie crowned New South Wales Open champion and joining some great names in the process.
The likes of Norman and Newton and Townsend last year. No, it's very good and it's a great honour and it was a big surprise for me today.
It must have been, after a birdie on the last moved him to 3 under for the tournament. He then watched for almost 2 hours as the rest of the field struggled in brutal conditions, including James Dinneen, who needed this to force a playoff. McKechnie was practising his putting just in case when he was greeted with the news. After 13 years as a pro, it was his biggest win and definitely a moment to savour with family.
Oh, well done.
My wife and my brother-in-law's been caring for me. Mum and Dad came up to have a look today. They haven't watched me for a little while.
He now heads to the Australian Open in Sydney this week, along with fellow Hunter players Nathan Green and James Higgins.
Yeah, good on you, Lee. You thoroughly deserved it. Well, 4 Newcastle cricketers have earned New South Wales country caps, with Anthony Hobson, Simon Moore, Andrew Mayer and Darren Whittingham all named to contest the National Championships in January. It follows Newcastle's 36-run win at the country final against Illawarra on the Central Coast. And a very, very good representation of Newcastle cricket.
Sure.
That's it.
Thanks, Mike. We'll stay with us. Coming up right after the break, Gavin Morris will be joining us to take a good look at the weather.
Love the outdoors but hate the insects? Then try Raid Automatic Outdoors. It's a great way to stop flying and crawling bugs outdoors. Only Raid Automatic Outdoor provides continuous protection, no hassles, no mess and no nasty odours. Raid's breakthrough technology creates an invisible barrier that kills insects over a wide area. Enjoy the outdoors again with Raid Automatic Outdoor. It's new where you see it first.
Bottle of milk, thanks.
Low fat, no fat, full cream, high calcium, high protein soy, light skim, omega-3, high calcium with vitamin D and folate or extra dollop.
I just want milk that tastes like real milk.
This tastes like full cream milk and only 2% fat.
All smarter white milk. Smart choice.
Here's a big offer from Big Bond. Get fast, reliable wireless broadband access at half price for the first 12 months on a 24-month plan for eligible customers. Hurry and call 13POND or visit bigpond.com for details.
That's $30 million! This truckload of cash could be yours. Don't miss Tuesday's whopping $30 million Oz Lotto jackpot. It's the final sale! Almost all gold half price. Almost all diamond jewelry 50% off. Almost all silver half price. It's Wallace Bishop's final sale before Christmas. Don't miss out.
They can't be graded, and if you move quickly, they can save you 50 cents a litre on your petrol. Swap a $200,000 home loan with a grader, and you can save for a whole year.
50 cents a litre? You think that'll not swap your home loan to the grader?
Choose now from Regal Motors' even bigger used vehicle range with big 5-year warranties, and you'll get a 6-burner barbecue for free. Trims are really cooking now at Regal Motors. Hurry, only for a limited time.
Turning to the weather now, and Gav, finally some relief from the heat today.
Yeah,
Yes, very welcome stuff. Thanks, Tash. Good evening. The cloud increased from the south as the southerly moved in, generating showers, rain periods and some thunder. This is an excellent shot of a corona by Megan Jack. Now, coronas are more common than halos, but very colourful coronas are quite rare. Coronas are smaller than halos and the red colouring is on the outside of the ring rather than the inside. Moving to the satellite, and that southerly has been sweeping up across the southeast corner of the state, generating some lovely cool conditions and some welcome rain. Very dry and very clear throughout the interior of the nation, so that tells us that heat, well, it won't be too far away. It'll build up again across the interior, quite active across the northern tropics at the moment. Showers, periods of rain, some heavy falls, and there's plenty more to come. We can see how this low there, just starting to drop off the coast now, is surging. Plenty of showers and heavier rain periods there, starting to sweep right down the valley and also the central coast. Going in for closer looks at decent falls already around Cessnock, and another burst there just starting to arrive across the southern parts of the valley. So nice to see some decent falls. We need it. It's been very dry and a very hot November, probably the hottest on record throughout much of the entire viewing area. Now tomorrow though, we've got showers widespread right along the New South Wales seaboard thanks to the onshore winds. They'll start to settle in as they move around to the southeast for the next couple of days. It's all thanks to this low. It is going to generate swell and it is going to pump straight in along the coastal fringe. This high is wedged to the south at the moment. This onshore airflow making for some cool conditions. It'll be overcast, it'll be grey, we'll have showers. And once the winds swing around to the southeast and become quite consistent onshore, most of the rain is going to be for the lower Hunter. Tomorrow storms for Brisbane, cool in Sydney, some drizzle there for Hobart. Not too bad throughout the southeast, but starting to heat back up again in Adelaide, and the record books were pretty much rewritten during November. Hottest November on record for Brisbane, Sydney, the capital and Melbourne. Records smashed left, right and centre for Adelaide. That's one of our hottest cities because it's so close to the central areas. Those northerlies really hurt the city, so it was much quite hard also during November. Storms for Darwin tomorrow, and we've got showers for Perth. Today, much cooler. It was a little bit warm this morning and humid, but then it cooled off as the southerly air moved in. 23 for Gosford and Nelson Bay, 24 for Newcastle, 26 in Maitland today, 25 for Cessnock. Singleton maxed out at 28 degrees. Southerly is now here and will be with us for the next couple of days. Humidity at 90% and the pressure there just beginning to rise. It's going to be overcast, cool and grey. Early to mid-20s now the theme as the winds move around to the south, southeast, and there they'll sit. At the moment offshore it's saying southwest, but it's already out of the south and will remain there. Seas up to 3.5 and a swell at 4 metres. It's really going to jack up. We've got a high tide in the morning at 7:57. Full moon tomorrow night, won't see it because the cloud cover, and sun to rise at 5:38. Nice and cool and overcast. The showers breaking up on Thursday. I think Friday will be fine. Don't worry about that. I think that'll be an okay looking day with the heat returning. And board riders, pretty small stuff today. It was onshore. It was sloppy. It's messy. Water temperature is still not bad at around 20 degrees. This is the carrier hole. Look, it's going to be big. Southern point breaks, your only chance. Those southern protected corners, they'll be cranking away. You can get away from that stuff. So it's
Okay.
really quick. Thanks.